Okay.
Right, hello everybody. Hello. Welcome back to the League of Dracula. This is a match from this first stage, Group B, between Humperdink playing as the Hunters and Aerol playing as Dracula. And Aerol is just getting off work at 4:30 in the morning. I don't want to know about that.
Steady.
I'm technically at work with the joys of 3 computers. Lol. Well, GL both. Rossco's with us, as you might have heard. Hello, Rossco.
Hello.
Rossco was extremely keen, and he turned up half an hour before the match was meant to start.
I know. Talking about Aerol, you know what I mean? He's doing it. Well, I turned up. So I mean, it was far too early, but that's fine. We're here now.
Exactly. So yeah, this is okay. So I'm just going to say this very quickly, just as a huge shout out to the community vibes we've got going on. This match, and I know there's lots of lovely people in the community. I'm not just singling out these 3 players in particular. There's a lot of great people in the community, but this really goes to show that this tournament, or any tournament, would not be possible without the proactiveness and just the community spirit of the players. Humperdink was meant to be playing Met King tonight. That's what we should be watching. But poor Met King, I won't say why, but just can't make the game. And both of them, hours and hours in advance, were messaging me, telling me they couldn't make the game. I was like, it's fine, don't worry about it. Like, things can happen. I know we have a schedule and everything, but if something crops up. I trust you to reorganize it. Humperdink then shows real initiative and proactiveness and tries to find another opponent, because clearly he's free and got nothing else going on tonight. And he finds Aerol, who's free to play. And then Aerol is willing to move. This match should be played next week, but Aerol's moved the game forward to fill in the slot. So for all 3 players involved, from the organizer, thank you so much. It makes such a joy to organize a tournament when you've got players like this who are just willing to take the initiative and just organize things themselves.
Yeah.
And not just sit on their hands. This is amazing. If anybody's watching this, and if you want to join our amazing community, there's a link in the Discord, and you'll meet lovely people like Humperdink and Met King and Aerol. There you go. That's and I have my tea. I am saluting to all of you. Since I don't have whiskey or any other type of alcoholic beverage with me, I will just have to salute you with tea instead and toast you with tea. Anywho, yeah, not a real Scotsman. So anyway, going back to the serious business of a tournament match that has to be played and won by one of these 2 players. We were talking about it a little bit beforehand. The current standings are Humperdink is 2-2 in Group B, in 3rd place, I think, based on IDS. But very unusual for a newcomer into the tournament that he's won both his Hunter games and not his Dracula games, which is normally the other way around. But anyway, we actually watched the reverse match, didn't we, Rossco, where Aerol beat Humperdink. And then I watched Humperdink. I think I've watched all of Humperdink's games just because he's from the UK, so I'm often, when he plays, I'm often free, so that just works out nicely. He had a very heavy defeat to Pizza Wizard, but he and I were talking afterwards, and he really should have got probably, I reckon, at least 11 influence out of it. Maybe even won the whole thing. So yeah, just had to hold his nerve a little bit more. But these things happen. This
is a high-pressure tournament with a lot on stakes.
Absolutely. Hey, the stakes are high, you might say. Hey, but and I'm not ready for this. I should just have the soundboard automatically up, shouldn't I? Hey, there we go.
Love that.
Anyway. Oh yes, Discord audio is on OBS. How awkward would that be if we didn't hear for the whole thing?
Some would say it's a blessing, but yeah, that's fine, don't worry. Strider last night, watching his match while he live streamed it, forgot to put his mic on, so that was a fantastic piece of mime.
Just at the moment where
everything was going great, and the thing is, when I told him your mic's off, came back on with him halfway through. Oh my God, that's an amazing move! Oh, nobody's heard what I've said for the last God knows how long. I'm like, well done.
Oh, Strider, you absolute legend. Never change. Oh man, it was a great game to watch as well, by the way. Fantastic watch. Oh, I mean, I mean, the game I watched was great too, but I just wish I'd watched JV Philly Mr. Green. That'd have been awesome.
That's both their games were equally tense, and it was fantastic.
Oh yeah,
it really was.
Absolutely. So yeah, sorry. So Humperdink's 2-2, currently in third place in the group. Pizza Wizard, FYI, beat Aerol earlier today. So yeah, Pizza Wizard has extended his lead. So this is kind of high pressure. If Humperdink wants to try to keep pace with our Group B leader, he has to kind of win this one. And also, there's also Met King, who's in second place, and who have games in hand now because of all this. Aerol, on the other hand, if he wants to try to get, he beat Humperdink, but has had a few awkward results apart from that. So currently at the bottom of the table, but it's all very close between all. Pizza Wizard's out in the lead, but between the other four, it's incredibly close. And we know he's a good player because we've seen him in previous tournaments. But if he wants to try and qualify, you need to put your foot down a little bit, because this is Aerol's 5th match, and there's only 8 games in the first stage, so we're getting towards that point now. So like, have you got enough time to claw it back? That's the thing. It's a lot. As we said, there's a lot of the matches have just been great anyway. But there's so much on the line in terms of the way the tournament structure has been designed.
And the thing is with this, it's such a small swing to go from bottom to third, because of how the scores are. It might look out of sight when you look at it on it, but we know that before playing in previous tournaments. It takes a couple of losses from the people above you, and you get a couple of wins. The next minute, it's all switched round. So it's by no means is it that's it all over and done with. It could be a couple of for example, from this game on, if he wins this and the next one, the others don't, then all of a sudden Aerol's up in second or third. So
yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
It's such a so much limited time. That's why I like the strategy of this tournament and the previous ones we had, because they have got limited time to actually get to that stage. You can't have we've got 12 games and you kind of get a bit lackadaisical and I can catch up. You've got to hit the ground running with this, otherwise you will lose sight of the. But likewise, again, if you look at Viskacek and he's got his, he's 4-1, but he's played 5. So the other players have got 2 games in hand on him. While the table looks so well and good,
absolutely.
It doesn't take much to flip it all around. But I must say, your shout out to these guys, but not that it really matters to anybody, but my shout out to all the players in this tournament, especially those that haven't played before. The quality of play has been really up there. It's been phenomenal. It's refreshing. I was saying that to you, Scot-sword. It's like watching these games is more exciting than playing, because they're there's not been one where it's like, this is a given. It's been down to the last week. It's been movements here. It's been back and forward. It's been cat and mouse. It's been misclicks. It's just everything you could want watching it as a spectator. So thank you to all you players that have come in. Level, I would say, put them in. I'd say the level of this with the players that are in this now is certainly above where I was playing in tournaments. One, because I was lowering the average because I was playing it. Secondly, those that have come in, they know, even if they're abbreviated commas, new to the game, evidently know what they're doing. And there's been so many balanced games out there. So may it long continue. And it's, as I say, it's been more exciting watching these than playing it, because that anxiety and stress is removed not playing it, but you still get caught up in it. It's it's been fantastic. So congratulations, everyone.
Here, absolutely. Second everything you've just said. It's something, it's going to be a bit weird because I want to record a video summarising all the results from the first 2 weeks, but now this video is going to come out after. It's a little bit weird. But I was going to say that exactly the same sentiment in that roundup video. It's only been 2 weeks, but the games have been phenomenal. I know it's really early in the tournament, so we can't think about trends and things too much, but a case like this, Humperdink is a newish player, but he's won both Hunter games, which kind of goes against how you'd expect. You'd think him to win both Dracula games, because normally that's what newcomers do, and then they'll lose the Hunter games. And then we've had experienced players like Warecraft losing a Hunter game against a Dracula player. Mr. Green lost a Hunter game against a Dracula player. I'm like, what is going on here? Like, everything that we think we know about the game in the first 2 weeks has just kind of been ripped up and thrown out the window. Now, obviously, when we process everything by the end of the tournament, the trends that we expect might still exist. But the first 2 weeks, and that's the thing too, I was thinking about it earlier, it's like, my god, this is the first 2 weeks of the tournament. What the hell is it going to be like in November and December when we've got 6 people left trying to get the World Championship spot? or to get the world champion title. It's going to be mental, absolutely mad. I kind of feel a bit sad now that only 6 people make it through to the final stage, because there's so many good players going to get eliminated. But that's just the nature of competitions.
Well, exactly. That's it. It's going to be and I think when you win a tournament where, and incidentally, just to kind of add to what you'd said, although Warcraft and Mr. Green, the games they've lost have been very close and have been well fought.
That's
it's
true.
not a case
yes,
of either side have run away or whatever. It's been a case of, wow, this is just actually some very strategic and tactical play on both sides. And I think the kind of newcomers, if you like, is maybe the incorrect term to use, because that makes you think that they're not sure what they do. These guys evidently have played the game, maybe not as much as some of the others, but I think that is also credit to it, that they're coming in with fresh ideas and strategies that we haven't seen before necessarily in the meta, which is always good, because meta should be changing constantly. It shouldn't be this is the way it's going to be and that's it. And these guys are just coming in and going, right, well, I'm going to try this, and it's working, and it's a great mix up of all of them. So yeah, those that have been stressed at this stage, yeah, as you see when they get to the next one, it's whoever gets through, put it this way, will deserve to be there. I don't think there's been
that's what I was going to say.
I don't think there's been too many lucky wins. Yeah, maybe the odd one or two where somebody probably should have won, but maybe they didn't. But there's never been anywhere, oh, right, the cards fell for them or whatever. These are all these players are here on merit, and they'll all go through, and credit to them that those that are in the final 6 will deserve to be there, because, and even those that don't, they've still done a fantastic, because even them, they could have, if they were in the tournament last year, when it was a bigger tournament and longer, I think they would have held their own against anybody. So, again, just absolutely fantastic to see.
Absolutely.
No.
Yeah, I agree. Whoever wins the overall thing would have deserved to win it, based upon, everything we've seen so far, and the great players are going to get eliminated along the way. But I just wanted to point out to you, also, the roundup video, we'll talk about it, but out of the at the current moment, I know it's only week 2, there's 3 more weeks to go, but out of all 4 groups, Group B, the one that we're looking at right now, is the only one that has been led by a player who was like a top-seeded player going into the tournament, the way I distributed all the players out. All the other 3 are being led by newcomers. That really goes to show... Oh, he's found him. That just really goes to show the quality that's on show. It's fantastic. Anyway, so he's found him.
He's found him. He left Spain open, perhaps to bait him, which is always a good one. I was watching your video earlier with Gyro, and it was you would mention people doing a Bordeaux start, and again, that's kind of part of the reason why you do that. It opens up Spain, so it's kind of forces Drac to think, oh, I could jump in Spain and hope they don't find me. Now, of course, they found him, but that's just one small part. And I don't know if you noticed as well, mate, the old Aggie's out early to the party, so that's good.
Aggie's out early. They got very early Mystic Research, and he got 4 cards from the bottom. I don't know how many he's picked up. I think he's picked up at least 2, maybe 3 from it. One of which was the Hired Scouts. It's a good Hired Scouts to pick it up. It all just depends on how well tooled up Seward is, basically. How quickly can Seward go over this? If he steps on a bats or something along the way, he might not be able to. But there's no rumor token, so it's not.
No.
It's not the end of the world. Hoax would be pretty bad. There's quite a lot of Dracula events in the discard pile.
There's and custom search and summon storms were the 2 removed by Mystic Research. So again, not the you'd rather see Darkness Returns or Devilish Power in there. However, if there is a hoax somewhere on the trail, you want to make sure you remove that. So Iron Scouts was a good shout. Yeah, Sophia Cadiz, he kind of covered both sides.
2 extremities. Yep. No, we'll have to see if Humperdink can keep up the good hunter form. It's very funny actually talking to Humperdink, and he seems a lot more confident on hunters than Dracula. Then you talk to somebody like Philly, who, much more comfortable on drag. It's just funny, with different people, just how they just approach the challenge of it all. But
I think as well that comes as well for them psychologically. I guess it comes down to how many games they've won with one faction or the other. You're going to be more confident if you've won 6 games as Drac, in practice or whatever. You just get used to that. I mean, if you look at Viskacek before he started, all he wanted to do was play as Drac, and he would put notes on saying any hunter players. He just wanted to play Dracula every time, and he's come on here, and evidently he's improved both sides. So It's like we keep saying, it's a very steep learning curve, but once you're at the top and you realise, it just seems to click, then the game just opens up.
Absolutely. Yeah.
It's interesting. Seward's not particularly, he's tooled up item-wise, he's only got one event card because of how the deck's been. You know, there's already 4 cards in Spain, so...
And that would have been the Mystic Research one, I think, unless he got high scouts with him and Van Helsing did something else with his turn. So yeah, Seward's very undersupplied. Unless he got tickets last night, I wasn't fully paying attention.
Look at these.
One stake and discard
is either, so you'd imagine, see the problem is, because he's Cadiz and hasn't hidden there, he's either had to go Granada, Alicante, or Madrid, Alicante, or one of those areas, or whichever way he's going, he's going to be heading towards Sud. So, you know, it's one of those now that Spain's all well and good, but you want to lay your trail and get out.
Yeah.
Problem is, the other hunters are going to be coming into play as well from covering the Mediterranean.
Wow. Yeah, that's very true. The fact that he could be in Barcelona right now, for example. Oh, he hid in Madrid. Oh, well, that's even better for hunters then. He's not even as far as they thought. Wow. He could be in 48 now. But as you said, because you got... Gadami didn't get as far as I wanted him to. Maybe he doesn't have a good rail ticket, which is a little bit unfortunate. Maybe he doesn't have horses. Oh, well, that could have been worse.
Wow, yeah, that could have... Yeah. Okay, just leave that then. And he kept his item cards, took the 5 damage, we'll get 2 health back tonight.
Oh, fucking dog meta. That's not the first time I've seen Stewart carrying dogs around, and that worked out for him.
Yeah.
I get why you ambush in that situation with the Saboteur, because you want to stop him from healing before he goes into Cadiz, unless he just sits there in Madrid for ages. Dogs OP.
The thing is, with that, I'd be tempted on those ones. I would have just left them to be searched at night, because then obviously, I mean, Sud can just heal tonight, whereas at night time he would then have to search them, unless he wanted to just ignore them, go to Cadiz, and then it's a case of tomorrow if he's down with health and jumps on Cadiz, and it's another thing, you could do more damage to him. So it's difficult because he can heal so much, you know, so quickly. Whereas these have now been done. He heals tonight. He's back up to 7. Then he can jump on Cadiz without a concern of being hit again by something. And obviously because he lost the dogs, because obviously it was an ambush, so he hasn't got that. But I mean, if that's a wolves or something, and he was down to 4 health or whatever, then you know, that could be an issue if he hasn't got a conventional. But no, that's fine. That's
Peace got time. I think if this had been if the trail had been much more advanced, I get why you'd ambush with a Saboteur, because you'd stop him from healing at night, and then you'd be really like, do I really want to walk into Cadiz here or not? But the fact it's so early, Sud can just take his time, and like, not even moving Cadiz tomorrow, he could just supply, heal, and then move in.
Yeah.
And if the other hunters are coming across to cover, then yeah, they don't really need him.
Mina's showing a garlic wreath, so it looks like neither of those guys have got fast horses because they took the rail.
Yeah, and that's a little bit concerning.
Yeah.
I probably would have kept Gadam in Munich then, rather than moving down to Venice. At least it's a big city you can supply and get horses out.
Yeah, I mean, the good thing is they're coming into the region where rail movement is better. They can rely on using the rail tickets, or you know, and maybe tool up. If they could, you know, I would imagine Drax could go to sea at some point. But if they could catch on him in Spain, that'd be a nice little. Van Helsing's done. I mean, he's got nothing useful with regards to swapping over, and they've not done a night search on using their. Oh, it is a trade. Yep. Okay.
Speaking of which, yep. Trade.
1, 2, 3, 4. Possibly could be a chartered cars, get him up to Paris, and then he could get down to 48 or 8.
Yeah.
Who knows?
Who knows indeed. Unless it's a chartered carriage, you take him off Gadami to give to Minas, then Minas can jump onto Bordeaux to make sure Dragon's not sneaking around there now that Sud's vacated it. Apologies, people, if you do hear me yawning, it's not the game, it's 11 PM at night and I've been up. I didn't sleep much last night. There was a thunderstorm. I'm not joking when I say literal in this sense. The literal second that I tried to get to sleep, the weather was like, nah, thunderstorm, mate. And I just sat there watching the Strider stream. And obviously, because I was so hyped because of that, I couldn't sleep then. And I was really early this morning doing errands.
You're like a kid before
So, yeah.
Christmas. I just couldn't. I was so excited, and then the thunderstorm scared me. I couldn't get comfy sleeping under the bed, and then I saw the monster in the closet.
So yeah, Scot-sword's exciting life.
Yes, yes. So okay, they're looking at that. So good, yeah, Goodies is there. Okay, Dalming.
Yeah, I'd have got Kadami to Munich instead and just get him supply and try and get these horses out. Maybe he does have horses, but maybe his ticket economy is just not
Well,
ready to use horses.
there is that. Yeah, I agree with Milan, because even if Milan, if he was given a chartered carriage, all of a sudden he can get down to 48 now.
Yeah. I'd just move to Munich in the first place. But yeah, now he's in Venice. I agree. Just move to Milan. He can supply. He can rail his way around. Yeah, I agree with that. Yeah, and he's still somewhat blocking the corridor if he's in Milan. Drac has to go quite far to get round him, so it's fine.
I mean, the thing is now, Drac could have gone Santander and be in Bordeaux now. So.
Well, that's what I said. Yeah, absolutely. You could have. He's gonna. Oh, really?
Right, okay.
Oh, that's bold. I guess he wants to check Toulouse, which I.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know how I feel about using it. Well, fair enough. I mean, Humperdink's won his first 2 hunter games, so I'll leave him be to do what he wants. Okay.
I mean, if you found him, it would have been the right move.
Well, that's true, because if Seward has horses, maybe he would have sacked off Kadif and just backtracked with Seward, maybe. But no, maybe he doesn't have horses yet. Maybe horses are just, or maybe Van Helsing's the one who's got them.
So Van Helsing's tooled up, so he either needs to move now or start swapping stuff out, so he doesn't lose anything decent.
Oh, okay.
Seemingly,
whatever events he's got, he feels like he can ditch one if need be.
Yeah.
Unless that's what he's going to have to hold on to. That's okay. Yeah, he might be holding on to slightly mediocre stuff, an escape route and.
Oh yeah, of course, yeah.
Yeah, which is like a decent card, but it's just it's not the top tier ones that you want. Yeah, Mina, she's only got a long night. That's just a little bit undersupplied in terms of events. There's a lot of Dracula events though. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 plus the 2. Yes,
yeah, she needs to sort herself out, because she's only got a garlic wreath she's exposing, which unless she's she may have a heavily horse, which is fine, but she also needs to have a conventional weapon. I mean, to be fair, the discard pile is pretty much what you'd expect. 1 stake. But,
oh, she does have horses. Okay, maybe just horse economy just wasn't quite ready for it. Oh my gosh, she's got garlic reef and a horse. Oh, she's not very well equipped then, is she?
No. You hope she's got a knife.
Yeah.
Or something. Alright, yeah, so. Did she just roll 1 for a fast horse?
Yeah.
Okay. I missed that ticket.
Yeah, so maybe it's still very early, maybe just hasn't had time, because he did 2 or 3 Mystic Research supplies, so that's not turns he's spending on tickets.
That's true.
Which is one reason why I don't like using Mystic Research early, unless you get your horse economy set up really early just by a little bit of luck.
It's a shame she didn't get a 2. She could have jumped on and they could have done a Psychic Bond de France just to rule out Bordeaux.
Yes, I agree with that one. But at least Kadami can check it tomorrow. Oh, wait, what? He has 2 dogs?
Holy shit.
What the Holy moly.
Wow, okay, so 12.
That was fortunate.
There's 12 good cards in the item deck. If I was Dracula, I'd start trying to jump on some hunters now. Or throw down some bodyguards, wolves, do some damage that needs a conventional weapon.
Yeah, well, especially bodyguards, because they can't be counted by the dogs. Yeah. Yeah, I wouldn't feel very threatened here if I was Dracula. If he's sulking around in Spade, just stay put, I think. I don't think the hunters can really hurt you. Unless there's a heroic leap kicking about, but that's it. There's nothing really they can do. Seward's seemingly not very well equipped. He could have 2. He could have a Heavenly Hose knife, I suppose. No stake to do with vampires, though.
It was interesting that when he got hit with the mob in Madrid, he didn't discard any. So you would have thought if you had 2 dogs, you might have gone, I'll discard 1. But then, because we spoke about how quick he can heal back up, it's maybe worth keeping the dogs. But that then rules out having a conventional or any kind of weapon.
Yeah.
Yeah, because he used the dogs on the saboteur, so we don't even know if he's got a rifle or a pistol.
Correct. Yeah.
Although they do have Aggie in play,
But
you know, she can always. That does put a slight twist on Drac, maybe being aggressive that he is. He's like, all right, well, hang on, I've got to face this one as well. That it's good. I mean, he's full health, but even so, you don't want to be going inland and taking 4, 5, 6 damage and then be that close to the hunters. Although he hasn't wolf formed, but he hasn't needed to.
And Sue just picked up those 2 dogs from original supply because he just found Dracula so early, and he felt compelled he had to move, which makes a lot of sense because he had to stop this from maturing. That would have been 4 points. Blah 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 blah. You know, saboteur and a mob after it. That's not really consequential. If he yeah, this is interesting. Again, you know.
I don't like the long night.
I will not question Humperdink number 4. I don't know what happened to Humperdink 1, 2, and 3. I've done that joke before, but never mind. I'm saying it again.
You'll throw your other joke in that you bring up at every fucking game. Come on.
No, because I'm.
Intentionally not doing it because you know you wanted to, and I've just called you on it. You're like, oh yeah, go do your little song.
No, because I'm not ill, so I can't do that.
All right, okay, fair enough.
I know. Everybody's very disappointed. I know.
That's it.
Can't be filled with the disappointment. Going, no, do it.
That's why we logged on.
Anyway.
We want to hear your book of jokes.
Now, so in the end, he is in Bordeaux, which would have caused issues if the psychic scan had come out before, as you pointed out. Drax only 1 away from Bordeaux, but again, maybe doesn't feel threatened. If he's not, who's going to get to him? If worst case, it's Mina, but Mina seemingly hasn't got very much.
He has got fast horses, and if it was if he wasn't, yeah, I mean, you've got Godalming and Mina still a 2v1. She has got a heavily hose to go with her garlic wreath. Can still be dangerous for Drac, so he still has to be a bit wary.
That's true. I don't like the fact she used Long Night because now if she gets an event she supplies, that new event will be revealed. You want the Long Night there as a buffer,
yes.
So Dracula doesn't know what you've got. But hey ho, that's small pickings.
I think there was one. It was Strider's game I was watching with him. He said with Long Night Q, I goes, yeah, that's perfect. You can jump on it, but I said, yeah, but you can't attack Dracula after he's done Long Night. He just then moves away. Oh, right. Oh, I didn't know that. Right, once again, it's not reading the cards. So yeah,
it's more spontaneous though. You got to admit.
Yeah. I mean,
there's a charm to it.
The only thing, I mean, Long Night is purely there to be a kind of to close in on Drac, so that the next move he has to do is going to land on at least 1 hunter. That's the only real reason.
Yeah.
Then you know that if he's going to land on 1, the chances are everyone could get to him. You don't want to be doing it as a search tool because you've got the risk of giving Drac cards, or even worse, just discarding your own cards. And then, like you say, if you find him, he just see you later. That's it. He's away.
How bad would it be if you play Long Night in a way so that you can Dracula has to move into you, but then by you playing Long Night, he gets unearthly swiftness and he just moves for you anyway?
Yeah. Yeah.
Use this net you're talking about?
Yeah. That's it, yeah.
Yeah, I think it was the fact that, you know, we talked about this before, but like the fact you have to play Long Night at dawn, like what a stupid mechanic that is. You should play it at dusk after you've moved and you know you need to play it.
Yeah, the card kind of describes itself, yeah, and then they just throw it down at a different time.
It's called Long Night, not long fucking sunrise, is it? Like, stupid card. Oh, that's good.
That's on Bordeaux's good.
That's going to delay them even more. So Dracula's very safe here.
Yes. And he's got so
early.
He has gone Santander to Bordeaux. The trail's not too much of a concern. Again, there's no. Mystic Research in play. Remember, so. Oh, there must be counting.
I don't know how many.
Yeah.
Yeah, I might be the last one. You know.
It's all risky.
I think, unless I was a risky move. I don't know.
Just keep me that. Yeah, I wouldn't try it again.
No. Keep her where she is. She's in a decent location. You can get to Paris, get to Le Havre. Ooh, okay.
It's fine.
That's alright. He could have... no, there's no way. No, he didn't backtrack because Godalming was in Toulouse. So you know he's not in Toulouse. He hasn't backtracked to Santander. He's not in Saragossa. He's, you know where he is pretty much. But Dracula's very safe here. The only thing that can really hit him is a long night. Not long night. Heroic leap. There we go. Talk about fucking long night. Heroic leap would hurt a little bit, but he maybe didn't just stay on the spot and then try and kill the hunter who dived in.
And it's interesting. His opening hand as Drac obviously didn't have the best cards. It was a saboteur mob. Bats is okay, but he's either chosen not to put, and obviously aristocratic that delayed, so he's not playing any aggressive vampires, or he's not got them. There's not been a dark call. We've seen it a few in these tournament games that people haven't been adverse to using dark call. Which
dark call either. Yeah, you're right.
He could have done that in Spain if he wanted to get it. So you may well have still a decent hand.
Maybe just because he got found so early. Maybe he just didn't feel like, especially hid in Madrid as well. He maybe didn't feel like he could.
Yeah, I'd put something down on Cadiz. That's something else out of his deck if it was not a particularly strong card. So,
is he going to get pushed into a vampire? Is he going to push him into Toulouse? I'd push him into Toulouse, so then you're going to have to waste more hunter time to get to Santander.
Yeah, and it gets him off the train track because he hasn't got fast horses.
Is he waiting for Humperdink? Should be waiting for Aerol. What the fuck is going on? Okay.
He's not being given any. No, he's not got any cards.
Okay.
Yeah, Seward, I would just stock up for a while because he's pretty down now. He needs to try and get some good events, get some decent items. And then you can join.
He's got 2 days to go to Santander.
Yeah,
I agree. Just get stocked up, deal with Santander, and then just chase. Yeah. Try and get those fast horses out because seemingly there's only one, unless Van Helsing's got it. He's just blocking the UK because he doesn't know if Dracula's gonna. You feel bad if you move off and then Dracula instantly goes Amsterdam, North Sea, Edinburgh.
Well, that's the kind of thing now, isn't it? You want to be, because if it was obviously he was Nantes, he's now wolf form, so you assume he's going to be in Brussels. Although he could have gone 51, he could be somewhere along there. Dalming's delayed. By the time Mina gets to it, again, you don't mind facing her. You could be in 41, and then you're way to the east, and yet Van Helsing's still there. Or as you say, you kind of loiter about, hoping Van Helsing will go to sea, and then you just jump and land back up there.
You see, Seward went to Santander without stocking up.
Yeah.
I get it. I mean, for efficiency's sake, because if he can deal with that Santander encounter, I mean, he's got dogs, he can counter quite a lot of things, and then he just moves to Bordeaux, and Bordeaux will be free, and then he can just resupply there instead, and he's a more advanced train line, rather than having to go to Santander and then get around. So I don't mind it.
Yeah.
If you get stuck in an orc with a vampire, then it might be more awkward. We'll have to see.
Because of the revealed trail, you know there's no risk that he's gone back into Spain via a cheeky move. So you could leave there knowing that he's not in Barcelona, then try to hide, and then when you move out, he just kicks around there again. So
rather than if he wolf formed from Bordeaux, for example. Yeah. Good point. So it's Brussels, Strasbourg. It could even. Oh, is it Geneva? Has he gone cheeky and gone to Geneva, hoping that Mina would jump over? Ooh. Oh, he didn't. Okay. He went for the non-risky move. That's fine. He could also be in Marseille, by the way.
Yes. Yep.
Then the fact he's pushed Godalming into Toulouse, he's only one space away. He probably might go to Marseille if he wants to supply.
The good thing is, because she's checked 24, you know that he's still in France, so she doesn't have to worry about Psychic Bond. Because if he got to 24, he would have been in Italy. So you know that he has to still be in France. That saves there. Oh, he's out with the dogs again. Not this time.
Oh, he's got a combat event.
Oh, okay.
Or Garlic Reef. No, please don't tell me he's got Garlic Reef. I mean, if you've got Garlic Reef, just fucking play it, because you gotta go to Bordeaux and resupply up anyway. Just go for it. Oh, has he got Heroic Leap and he's complaining if he's gonna play it? No, surely not. Get one, Sid. What you got?
Don't tease us. Don't tease us. Show us what you got. Okay.
That's his only event.
Fucking hell. Okay.
Yeah, they're really awkwardly. Yeah, the hunters just have to commit and just like get to big cities and supply, and just supply your way out of this problem, because I can see what's going to happen here. If he doesn't, he's going to be hobbling around the game with awkward items, awkward horses, or maybe no horses at all. Just sack off a couple of turns. Get to big cities, supply up. And yeah, the trail will be more advanced, but you have more movement to catch it. And it'll make your third week stronger. But
yeah, you've got, and again, this is what we said in the past about it, where if Dracula is found early, it's not always necessarily advantageous to the hunters, because you do then have to make a decision of, okay, if you're tooled up, great, go for it. But if you're not, you're then going to be moving and then having to supply them, and then, as you say, you're going to lose items. What do you then do? So it's not always clear cut that, oh great, I found Drac in the first week, happy days. It's like, oh shit, I'm not ready for him yet.
Especially if the items have been somewhat uncooperative, like giving Seward 2 dogs, for example. Yeah, I agree. I think something can be a little bit of a curse if you find Dracula too early. Something like eagerness, like, oh, I've got to go and get him. It's like, maybe you should just keep supplying until day 6, like normal, and then go.
The thing is, obviously, wouldn't have known at the beginning, but even if he'd rumoured Santander and it looks like Seward doesn't have a stake, then you'd rather, face having a fight with the Reckless to try and get your 7, and then it may have forced hunters to go, right, hang on, I need to bring somebody over to do that. At the moment, you could potentially look at it and go, if they find Drac, we could let Santander mature, or you're going to give him his wolf form back. So you really have to deal with it there. They're not really, Godalming's in a small village, Mina's in a small village, so they can't supply.
I love your description of Geneva and Santander and Toulouse as villages.
I know, well, in context of the game, you know what I mean? Yes, of course. Apologies to any of citizens from those cities. I do know that IRL, but for the context of the game, it's just little villages, and then big villages. That's how I comment on them both. I'm going to go to the big village. And he found his fortune in London.
What do you mean? There are no gun shops in this hamlet.
You mean I've travelled all this way for nothing? How very dare you?
Dracula's right here. I've got nothing to supply with.
Yep. I shall have to engage him with stories of lore and wait until the sunrise, and hopefully, like the trolls in Lord of the Rings and The Hobbit, they'll be like, oh, they got caught out by the sunrise. So, yeah, this is still a good position for Drac, despite that, Helsing's bobbing about in the English Channel.
It's dingy.
Mina needs to get to, I would say, she got fast horses. I would say go to 38, and then start stocking up there, because he's probably going to head east.
Oh,
Godalming's got. Oh, right, okay.
Wait, Godalming's got horses. Wait, what? Is this sort of elaborate ruse all this time to think, oh, I've got no horses, and then suddenly he has horses on everybody, and he catches Dracula with 2 days.
He just sent a homing pigeon to his butler and said, "Send me the horses."
He's got a stake, obviously. Yeah. He would be going back if he hasn't got a stake. But that's also really good for Dracula, because the one with the horses is going in the wrong direction. But yeah, there's no point.
You just see him on the horizon, you're like, oh shit, he's got a horse. Wait a minute, he's going the wrong way. Oh, okay. Just Drac waving in the background.
Yeah, it's like, Tardanu.
Catch it! Fucking aristocrat, what a prick.
Oh man.
Oh, okay. Now, if Godalming could take this guy out,
without using the stake, he's fucking better. Yeah, absolutely. You won't need to resupply again. He could just charge after him, and then you'll know what items he's got. But you'll make dealing with the trail much easier. There's a stake already discarded, so. Yeah. But you want to discard the one fighting vampires. It's kind of what they're built for. Has he got a knife? Oh, Aerol might play a strength, because he might be expecting a knife, but then Godalming actually just escapes. It's all a ruse. Let's see. He's gone for the mesmerize, the safe play. Okay, he didn't knife with those things. Okay.
Okay.
Well, knife won't kill him now, so I mean that's an advantage. Yeah. Good move to go mesmerize.
Yeah, back to back. Yeah.
Mm.
Whether that was by choice or necessity, depending on what his hand was, it might have been like, oh shit, look at this, I'll just throw another one down. But that's fine. It means that you're going to get closer to having things in your hand. He needs to get fangs to get some. Oh, there we go. Going to play his knife now? Nope. Okay, so there's some points on the board.
Yep. 1 down, 12 to go.
Yep. So
Back up to full health. Obviously, it's going to get staked at night, but it's fine.
it's really the best you want to get for the reckless, isn't it? If it's in a combat, you're kind of like, right, well, at least get a bite or maybe a couple, and then that's all you can hope for.
Get Sue to Bordeaux.
Get you us to Mars.
He needs supply. He's just so.
Oh, he's fucking Dr. Doolittle walking around with fucking dogs. So Van Helsing. Now the problem is, let's see, that would have been nonce. It'd be interesting. You'd imagine we'll see now if he tried to do a false jump. Yeah, he did go past Le Havre. Okay, that's fine.
I can imagine.
On the end, just fog him.
Yeah, you could have gone to Brussels and backtracked to Le Havre. Fuck Van Helsing, then instantly go to the UK. Yeah.
Because now, if he is in Amsterdam, then do you want to wait a turn, or do you go to sea now? Because it's going to be obvious you're in the North Sea. And I think the hunters are too close to the UK to try that trick yet. You want them to be at least a couple of days away.
Yeah.
Because Van Helsing could just jump back over.
Unless do you go to Cologne, hoping... I mean, I can check Cologne though. Ooh. Well, this is Mina. I'd just do the safe move, as you said. Go to Munich and just supply and just... if he's going to reveal himself one way or the other. He's going to have to go the long way around you. Or he's going to get forced to the sea, and then, you can get nasty events that will hurt him, so... Yeah, he's got time. It's Tuesday, second week. You know what I mean? It's not like Europe is despairing, and he needs to get him today. Okay.
Excellent.
Playing safe move. Yep, I agree. As long as he actually commits down supplies. You might get local rumours. It might reveal Nuremberg or something. Maybe he's fortunate. There's one local rumours is out. Oh no, both local rumours are out. Never mind. Ignore me.
Stay. Yep, that's fine. Okay.
He knew that was coming.
Yeah.
He's going to have to go back and resupply now, but that's fine. He can do so with Seward, and then they can heal each other, and it's all dandy. And they can trade items around too if they want.
I mean, they don't have many to trade to each other, but yeah, they can.
Well, no, because Gadami can supply double and then just offload stuff onto Seward.
Stuff to Seward.
Seward. Yeah. What I'd be tempted to do in that case, if Gadami's got the horses and then store a horse in the discard pile, give the horse to Seward, let Seward charge off with all the items in the world, or just keep Gadami in Bordeaux and just keep supplying for a couple of days, and then you fill up all your, and you might just find the horse that's left. I mean, Van Helsing might have it, obviously, but...
Well, yeah. I mean, the way they're laid out now, because Mina's in Munich, you could effectively, depending where he's gone in Germany, you could have 3 hunters could land on him. So, and as you say, Gadam could just keep supplying while he's there. I mean, Van Helsing's been tooled up as much as maxed out his cards and events, depends what he's got. But he may be in a strong position to start closing the net at the top as well, so... There is a trail forming now, so they have to look after nonce as well, that's the other thing.
Yeah, but they got time to do with that. They can supply one day and send Gadami or Seward over there, and then Gadami can just keep resupplying from that. From non, I think it's okay. Seward can then just charge. I think I just give the horse to Seward and get, unless he supplies now and gets it.
Or if he's got a 3-2, for example, do you just use Seward to get up to Cologne and just see what the story is up there?
Maybe. The fact he's down an item, I wouldn't. But maybe supply and then go. Yeah.
Gadam could then supply Bordeaux and then start going along the south coast with his 2 horses. who knows? Oh, okay. Well, he's... Oh, right, okay, well, that's your decision made.
Oh yeah, that makes it nice and easy then, doesn't it?
Jeeves, I'm going to Bordeaux.
Aye, aye, sir.
And don't look at me with that tone of voice, boy. Player situations, nothing really yet. Madrid Cadiz, that's fine.
Nah, just standard stuff.
Nothing
Just
happening.
clearing as you go.
2 stakes.
Board.
2 pistols and a crucifix have gone.
Oh yeah.
Interesting. 2 stakes, right, okay.
Yeah, one got used, so that's fine.
Garlic rifle. The crucifix.
3 hooded bullets. Yeah, all pretty normal stuff, nothing.
Yep.
No, nothing crazy. Oh, okay, so that's not, he hasn't got a horse. Oh, you could have just walked there, but okay.
Van Helsing's got a bus, he's got a train pass, so he likes to use it whenever he can.
He's one of those pensioners.
Yeah, he's every day he's constantly God's waiting room, so he's like, well, I'm going to make my... I worked bloody hard all my life for this, so I'm going to use it. And it's like, right, okay, yeah. Do you want the seat as well? Okay.
He's at the top of the pyramid of the with the aging population, just going up to all the working folk having to work double to pay for all the elderly. Just like, I've got a free train pass.
Why don't you just die? What are you offering the world now? Yes, I know you were in a war. Yeah, that's great. Thanks for that. However, just take it up time. Didn't supply.
She didn't supply.
Oh, Humperdink.
I bet you can check Nuremberg, then you could be in Prague then. Well, okay, that's...
Okay, yeah.
That's okay, because he does block this even
Supply
more.
next
time.
If he's,
yeah, I agree. He can't wolf on past her, so that's fine. If he has gone 41-44, he's sort of shepherding. Yep. Get your basics down. Supply, get horses set up. You just, then the game kind of takes care of itself at that point. It makes the game so bloody difficult if the horses are not cooperating with you and you just your items are over the place. You saw that with Warcraft last night in the game where his horses just couldn't, just no consistency for love or money, and his items were clearly not. And it was not his fault, it's just the way they come out of the deck sometimes. They're just so awkward, and it just makes the game incredibly difficult. Way harder than it needs to be. It's difficult enough anyway. It can make it near impossible sometimes.
I'm just noticing there that obviously when he wolf formed, he hasn't gone to Brussels, so he could have gone down to
Marseille or Strasbourg.
Yeah,
we don't know what it is yet.
Yeah, he could be in
Marseille hasn't been ruled out.
He could be in 40. I mean, he could be next to 38. He could have gone 41, and then he could be next, just trailing Mina.
Unless has he actually gone to Marseille and he's backtracking down into Spain now?
Well, yeah. The psychic bond's not an issue, but the problem is the risk is if he knows Gaddafi's got fast horses, and if he fast horse to Marseille, then that's your your ruse is then done because you've got Van Helsing and Martin Stewart on train tracks.
Maybe it's too late because the time he spent getting back. Where was Godalming all this time? Was he in 54?
Santander, wasn't he? Well, he went to Toulouse and he went Bordeaux, didn't he?
Right, so he kept Toulouse.
And he got delayed by bats.
And he got pushed into. He got pushed into Toulouse, and no, that goes that theory.
Yeah.
No. But this I like though. That's a lot of pressure.
Yeah.
They had to find the wolf location, and then they had to find the thing next to it. Yeah, this is a little bit gnarly. Yeah. I assume he just went safe and went Strasbourg, and now he's kicking around Central Europe, and he's kind of going whatever direction he wants. But as they don't know, as you said, there's no psychic scans because Mina's far away from everybody.
Well, that's it, yeah. And Geneva was checked by Mina, which is fair enough. I do like that move for Nons. I like the 51 or 24 is a nice little move because, again, expect them to go on the top, but then from there you can get down into Italy or you get across to the east pretty well. So,
yeah.
You're also close to oceans, so if CG's ever thrown out, you've got the option in Med or the Tyrrhenian as well to jump back into.
I agree. I would just supply with Godalming and Seward. I think they've got a day to get to Non. Van Helsing can check Strasbourg, Mina supplies. There you go. Just keep it simple.
There you go, boys and girls.
And there's a Drakenfed on top.
That's how you play the game?
And there's a Drac event on top, but there could be two of the Hunter events after it. Behind Scouts, there's only been one out yet, so you can two rather.
Two, yeah.
So
Plenty to
you
find.
could easily pick one, or it's a renewed vigor, anything.
Well, that's it. Yeah, even if you can get Seward into Germany, and then, for example, you pull an Evil Presence, your chances of finding him, because if you cover most of the adjacents, you've got a good chance of finding him, or at least ruling out. If you get somebody in 51, you rule out 41, 21. All of a sudden it's like, right, well, there's 3 cities that we know he's not in, so therefore he'll only be in 2.
Where are you going? Where are you going? Where are you going?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So he's gone. Yeah, he's gone 51.
To be fair, he could have gone 51 upwards, which I kind of like. Oh, what? Are you letting not mature? I don't know about that one, but okay. Maybe he's just going to sack it off.
Yeah.
It's very undersupplied. You need just to take it. Like, Van Helsing could check 51. Like, there's no need to panic. Now you have to backtrack to none, and that's not what. Wait, how does Seward get over there?
That's horse.
Oh, so he did give his horse to Seward then. You want Van Helsing to. You need Godalming to supply to get the horse then.
Supply, Mina.
The third one.
Don't move, Mina. Just supply. Just supply.
I bet you get double horse on it now.
Come on. Don't open the channel for him. Don't leave. Oh, okay.
There's no way you could have been there. What is there a way you could have been there? No, I don't think so.
51, 41, 38.
But she was in 38.
She was in 38 last. Yeah,
and then went to 58. So like, how there's no way you could have been there. No. He's just
could have done 50.
Lost the trail a little bit.
Be 51, 60, 36, just going down the boot.
Yeah, absolutely.
So he's got a nice trail there. Plus, boot is nice if you stay on the coast.
Or maybe he went 51, 41, 60, but now he's going Marseille 54, 48, because now Spain is opening up a little bit for him.
Mm-hmm.
But then Seward's got the horse now. So
the good thing is his 3 Spanish layers aren't going to affect his journey back into Spain. So he's not going to. It's not like he's going to remove Zaragoza and then you go, you must be in Spain. He can get in there without changing any layers, which is always a good move.
Or if I was him, I'd layer Bordeaux now, because you can cause some nasty stuff to happen if you put something really, like a second bats into Bordeaux or something.
Mm-hmm.
And if he gets rid of Madrid, but the Hunter player's not going to rethink anything of it. He's like, well, he's layering Bordeaux, obviously, because layering a port city is really strong. So you wouldn't notice, you know what I mean? You wouldn't think of it as like, he's going back to Spain because he got rid of Madrid. No, he's layering Bordeaux. Now look at this, he's got a full week to deal with. But like, I don't mind if he has a full week to deal with on the trail, but if he'd only supplied, he'd be stronger. Oh my god. Oh, this is gnarly to be in. I dread to think what the 2 things are before it, and then he's got a rumour token to deal with. Oh.
Well,
because he hasn't been supplying, there's probably maybe at best 1 stake.
I guess for a glass half full, 2 rumour tokens next to each other isn't the worst case, because only one of them is going to mature. So you're only looking at a 7 or a 6. And then that'll burn the remaining trails. So do you just stock up, not concern yourself with them, and then just try and get on his track? Because they need to stock up. Whereas if you're going to jump on vampire, do damage, you don't want to get a hunter killed, then you jump on another one. I mean, that could be hide just Kate. Yeah, that could be.
Hey,
there we go.
Found it. Okay, so he was Strasbourg. You see, but like Van Helsing could have checked that yesterday, and then somebody could have gone to none, and then all of this wouldn't be as stressful as it actually is.
There's 9. I mean, if this is a hoax, then he's got cards to pick from.
Yep. We know it's Nuremberg or Zurich, so that's fine. That can be dealt with. The first rumour token can be jumped on. Question is, can they deal with the other things? That's the question. Maybe he is still sulking up in northern Germany, but he's done it in a way because Berlin never got checked, Leipzig never got checked, Hamburg didn't get checked.
Well, exactly, yeah. I mean, he could have gone up and round, back down to Cologne. That wasn't there, and then he could. He's got Misdirect available as well. So, and of course, Le Havre wasn't there. So if he can bide his time, he could wolf one back to Le Havre.
Soon.
Yeah, no, I get that. I get that. It stops. You should check in the port there. No, but he needs to supply tomorrow. I mean, he was on a small village. Now he's on a big village, so he needs to just supply just to get some stuff on the.
Oh, go fish! It's Nuremberg. Oh, hang on. Is it though? Did anybody check Paris? Is there any way he could have gone Paris? No.
Van Helsing was on Paris.
No, he wasn't on Paris. But I think somebody was it anybody on Clermont-Ferrand?
Yeah, Mina went from No, she was in Marseille. She went to 24, didn't she? No, she did go to 15, and then she went to 24 to check. And Godalming was because after she got to Marseille, the fast horse, she could have jumped on Toulouse with Godalming and done the psychic bond, so she went 15.
Right. Okay. So
he would have been
the chances of
putting around.
He might have gone sneaking on 42 Clermont-Ferrand. Now he's going down to Spain. But I think the timings of it, I don't remember the timings very well, but I think it would have been almost impossible for that to happen.
Yeah, I think she'd 24. Yeah, she did stay there a couple of times. Then she went to Munich, didn't she? So I don't think he would have. You're right. He's either got North Germany, because everyone's gone south now. He could have done the U-turn and be kicking about in North Germany. And now, one more day turn, if the hunters go even further south, now would be a good time to go to sea and hit the UK.
I agree, because he's got a whole trail to deal with. Yeah, I completely agree now. He's bought himself so much time.
And the horse economy isn't up. Mina's out of place. They still have to supply. Seward and, Van Helsing and Godalming aren't in supplyable cities, so...
And also now, if this is a hoax, he went to Nantes when there were hunters nearby, so it probably won't be a hoax. But if it's a hoax and he is going to the UK, summon storms now very much comes into play.
Or he could have done a hoax knowing that the stakes were used on the reckless, and at least it would delay a hunter.
That's also true. And if he felt really confident that no hunter was going to jump onto him, then you can put down an encounter that's not going to protect you. Yeah. Oh, Mina Haka to Munich, surely. Unless Dracula's just been following Mina and now he's in Vienna.
Well, that's what I was thinking. I mean, that would be a nice little move, that. You know, you just shadow Mina. Nice, it'd be...
because Munich won't be on the trail.
No? Quite thematical as well.
And we've seen... already in this tournament, Vienna has become quite the MVP location for some Dracula players. So, this might be another one. Whoa!
Okay. Yeah, maybe overshot the mark.
Yeah, I think it should have been Vienna. Unless he was so scared of him actually being in Vienna somehow.
Oh,
is there a way he could have been?
Yeah, there is. Yeah. I mean, if you look at strat, so you could have gone...
It's 4-way. How would that work? Oh, he would have had to have hidden somewhere. He would have had to hide in Prague. And is now in Vienna.
51.
Yeah, 51, 51 41.
Frankfurt.
Because 21's been checked. Frankfurt's been checked. So it's not that one. 51, 41, 44 hide. Which would make sense because now he's got rumour token in Nuremberg, rumour token in Prague with a hide, and then now he's in Vienna.
Yeah.
And then he's moving to 59, as Mina's moved away.
Yeah.
And we've clearly seen the horse economy is not up to scratch, so going into the east is not a bad idea.
Right, okay.
Yeah.
Got a carriage on Seward?
Possibly. There's a
I'm just
spy in Strasbourg.
It could be anything. Yeah, it could be anything.
Yeah, there's so few events kicking about. Poor Mina has just been sitting there empty-handed for ages.
I guess if he is in Vienna, her going to 11 forces him to now go 59, rather than if he's trying to head further east. But you've just circumnavigated, but at least then she has to supply tomorrow.
Still no sea move, so...
No.
Either that, or he was in Hamburg, and he's going... Ooh, nice mature.
Nice.
He could have been in Hamburg, now he's in Cologne. He's
Yeah,
not
yeah.
going to hunt to jump past now.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
He's
And
just going to
yeah,
backtrack along the northern coast again.
yeah, that's right. Yeah, Mina's out of position to do any psychic bonds or even hypnosis if she had it. So.
Correct. And she's not going to have.
Your thoughts on that, Scot-sword?
I think my sound effects said it all.
That's. I thought I'd raise a point to you because I can tell what you're going to be thinking about this. But listen, if you find, firstly, he has to supply. If he was, nope, right, okay.
Worth a try. I don't think he could have got back there. But I mean, if he's doing it to supply, it makes sense.
Don't fast horse that.
Oh, he is fast horsing. Ooh, he's down an item. Oh man.
Is he going to check 54 just to rule out the Spain return?
I don't think there's any way, because he definitely went to Nuremberg. That's the only way.
Oh. Hello.
Oh, what? He did backtrack then. Well.
Oh.
Can anybody else even get there?
Dalman,
oh my god.
Dalman can rail up, potentially.
If Seward has charted carriage, he can get there.
2, 3, 4.
Oh, yeah. Charted carriage and then a normal move.
Yeah.
Oh, but can Van Helsing get? Okay, 1, 2. He's a 3-2 ticket. Oh man, this is so awkward. He could get. Oh, that's not what you want to see. Unless he has a charted carriage and he goes to Marseille.
Yeah.
Oh, he just needs a 3-2. Ah, but he's not going to be holding on to a 3-2, is he?
Well,
maybe this horse economy is
that
that bad.
why,
he might
that's why he's drawn ones. Yeah. Guess with Van Helsing, you take the risk of doing a ticket supply during the day, hoping to get a 3-2.
Yeah. Bugger it. Why not? Give it a go.
If you get 3 hunters on it, here we go.
Oh.
If you got a 3-on-1,
is he?
There's no event.
Oh.
Oh, okay.
Well, I blocked a wall form location. Not wall form, and escape his battle location. So.
Van Helsing, what are you going to do? 3-2? Because there's no event to worry about, so get to Cologne, then supply.
Unless he's got 3. Is this a 3-2?
Oh, nice.
It is a 3-2. Okay, and then he can supply to get another. Or he. Godalming only has 1 item. What's he gonna do?
Yeah.
Maybe if Van Helsing has.
If you had 2 planned ambush, it'd be fantastic. You just give 1 to Godalming, you keep 1, and then that's not a bad battle.
If he's got 3 fighting cards, he can give 1 to Godalming, so at least they've got 2 each. Rather than having a 1-3 disparity, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Mina can't get anywhere bloody near.
The thing is, for Drac, he's not taking any damage.
Well,
major, so he's full health, ready to go. But then none of the other ones. Arming, just checking. Yeah, he didn't fully heal.
He's trading with Seward.
Oh. Good.
What does Seward have that's going to be so critical?
You'll take a heroic leap or a lucky dip, perhaps.
Oh, Seward's even. Oh, okay. Oh man.
Yeah. It's a shame.
Well, I mean.
Well, you have to supply now. So just supply.
Yeah.
That's it. Okay.
Game's been a little bit of a train wreck, and this trail looked awful. But if he can get a lot of damage onto Dracula here, then maybe he doesn't give a monkeys.
Well, that's it. You know, the trail's academic, isn't it? If you just kill him, game's over. So I mean, it's going to take a hell of a lot. Oh yeah. I forgot about that.
And the thing is, if you just target Godalming, because if Godalming doesn't have. Oh no, he's targeting Van Helsing. What?
He should have a conventional. He's no fast horse. He's got 3 items. He should have.
If he doesn't, this is just This could be GG for Dracula here if he can get this room to mature, because he might because they've dedicated a lot of resources to this. So he's got a knife.
The knife on the. I agree with you though. I would have targeted Godalming because let's assume he's got a heavenly host. He never revealed it previously. You would have then taken the full damage and delayed him, and he's got bats.
And then or if he does reveal conventional, he doesn't have heavenly host.
Yeah.
So either way, that's good for you.
Aggie's in play though. Aggie is in play.
That is true. Oh, there's a planned ambush.
One. Okay. That's fine.
So that was the trade. What is it? Van Helsing is down a combat items. It's probably a stake. Ah, hang on. Holy bullets, maybe? Ooh. Dracula's gonna be fuming if he if he dies now with this nasty trail of 2 rumour tokens on the board. And the hunters have just not found it.
That's the thing as well, though. Sometimes with the game, you know, when you've got the hunters on your arse, are focused and you're like, fuck, in your turn, you know, when you've got a little trip where there's not a lot of pressure, there is a risk that you get, you know, not complacent, but you're like, you know, distracted, or it's like, oh, right, I'll just jump there, I'll do that. And all of a sudden, when figures played, they find him on the first card, oh, fuck, I'm 2 on 1.
Yeah.
Right. Whereas, you know that they're, right, they found me, you're kind of like, right, every move is, you know, is focused and it's planned ahead, so...
Yeah. I don't know what would be, because obviously these use renewed vigor to do all this. I don't know what would be a worthwhile trade for the renewed vigor. If he can get maybe, I don't know.
If you get 2 heavily hosts on Drac.
Yeah, that'd be worth it. That'd be more than worth it. I'm just trying to think.
It doesn't matter.
Worst case,
it doesn't matter if Drac fangs. Zagi's going to take that back off him. If he escapes his batch, he'll take that off him. Even if you can get him down. You got okay.
Ow. Well, Godami can tank it, so it's also about the follow-up, right? Because if he weakens them so much, and is able to escape his bat. Oh, do you target Van Helsing here? You do. Oh.
We didn't.
Van Helsing's now in kill range. Oh. Planned ambush. Plays knife. I mean, he revealed the knife, so it's not. It's not. Oh, but that means he doesn't have heavily host then. Oh, unless it's a whole bluff.
He's got them now.
Maybe.
My screen didn't catch up. My screen showed the claws to Godami. It didn't flip over to Van Helsing. What happened there? So. Okay.
Oh, it's not on Van Helsing. You didn't see what Van Helsing did.
I saw Van Helsing use a knife, but I didn't see. Well, hang on. What happened? I saw Godami get clawed.
Yeah, but then the second tick of the claws was put onto Van Helsing.
Yes. Yeah. Okay.
So you see the animation, but Godalming's health doesn't go down. So
yeah,
you know
for some reason it lagged on
hunter.
Godalming, and then Godalming punched Drac, and then next minute it jumped over to Van Helsing's move, so it didn't even show me the. I was like, oh right, okay, but.
Yeah. Van Helsing got hit with a second. That's why he's down to 4 now. Yeah.
So he showed the knife. Okay, that's 3 damage, right? Oh.
Yeah, I mean that'll do.
Dodge here in case he's going to try and claw you again. No.
Oh, good, nice strength. Oh, it's a second knife and it's broken. Oh. Because that's the thing, like, even if they do quite a bit of damage to Dracula, well, yeah, but if they get all their shit broken and they're all so low health they can't move on to any encounters, then is it worth it? Not really.
Oh, you didn't do a heavy.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh, please don't tell me he has, like, a holy circle or something. Oh, man.
Fucking Godalming, you dopey bastard. He's just like, now, have I packed everything? Yes, my lad. Right, horses? Yes.
It's like when you turn up to the airport. It's like when they turn up to the airport and they ask you, "Did you pack your bags yourself?" He's now turning up to a fight with Dracula. It's like, "Did you pack your bags?" Yes, and he opens it. It's just a holy circle.
As he's getting the blood drained from him, his dying, like, damn you, Jeeves!
Oh dear. Is Van Helsing going to die now? He's got 2 events, by the way, he's holding on to. This is not ideal. He should have traded them off and given them to Seward, even if they were just like done events. Yeah.
He's the only one that's been proper tooled up all game, and if he dies, he's just going to have to burn them all.
Yeah,
vigor,
that's
CG.
really awkward. Oh man, that's awkward. Yeah.
Okay, so that's a split and that. Okay.
And then fast horses haven't been reliable. There's a risk that Mina doesn't get to Nuremberg to deal with that vampire. So if Van Helsing dies, that's 3. That's 3 influence. Then the vampire, so that's potentially up to 10 already. Yeah, it's not looking great. Let's see. Maybe Dracula might not draw the right card here, or maybe he'll try to claw Godalming, thinking.
Dodge Van Helsing. Don't dodge. Oh, nice. Okay, take that.
Well, he does more damage to Dracula. He's guaranteeing that he's going to die.
Tell you what though, if Godalming plays a heroic leap now, beg your pardon, heavily host now, That's going to make things
Yes.
very interesting.
Absolutely.
I'm down to 3,
Yeah.
and then all of a sudden it's
Oh,
he's done it.
oh my god!
Okay. Okay.
Oh, this is he held on to that for ages.
Yeah.
My god, well, fair enough. I mean,
Oh,
even
okay.
if Van Helsing dies, like if Dracula's hovering around with 3 health, like is he gonna survive? Because you got Aggie in play too, so if he escapes his bat, he's down to 1. Oh wow! The only way he survives is he has to kill Van Helsing and then cancel whatever Godalming's got, but then he can't go to sea now. You'll have to feed in place, but then the feed will be on the trail for ages. The vampire won't wipe it off.
Stuart's only 2 stops behind him.
Yep,
So,
he needs to supply up,
so
but
he
he
can
could
jump
easily
on.
head across.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mina can get up there.
Yeah, maybe just sack off the trail and just try. Yeah, he could kill Dracula now, but Dracula surely has the right card. The fact that we haven't seen. Oh no, yeah, Van Helsing literally only has 2 knives. That's all he had. Yeah,
and Godalming's got a punch now. He's got.
Oh no! You dodge, so then Van Helsing doesn't die. Oh, but he has plotting. Yeah, he has plotting. Yeah. Oh, unless he has great strength.
Yeah, no, if he.
Oh,
if
you're right. Yeah,
he should have.
No, he doesn't.
Okay.
He doesn't have great strength. He's lost 2. Oh man, and now Godalming has nothing. Oh yeah, I forgot about the plotting. Yeah. Yep.
Well, the good thing is, for Godalming, both claws have been used. He can't use fangs. He doesn't mesmerise Godalming, so effectively,
well,
he can get away with. Get out of this without.
He could use it. If he wants to take Godalming's health down, he could use fangs.
Well, he could, I guess, but I think Godalming.
Yeah, sorry. There's no way Godalming dies here. So that works for the hunters. Yeah, you're right. He should have punched to do damage. Yeah, you're absolutely right because he had plotting, so he's always going to cancel it. Yeah. Spot on.
Still not good for Drac though. I mean, Christ, that's a hell of a turn of events. All of a sudden you're like, la da 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 dee, and then wait a minute, isn't that the guy I saw riding away, coming towards me? Okay.
No, he's back up to 5. Well, no, he's 3 because of Aggie. Aggie.
Godalming's out. Okay.
Yeah, that animation. Yeah, regenerates. Bosh.
not tonight, Drac. And they're on big.
Wow.
And they're on a big village, so they can supply. That's what you think, that. So this is very. Yeah, I mean, and there's a date go before this matures, so it's not even,
Yeah, he might catch him if he goes to Amsterdam. He might catch him. You have to go to Hamburg. Oh wait, Hamburg might be on the trails. He's gonna have to misdirect Hamburg. Oh, you're right. Yeah, imagine. Oh, Dracula's gonna be fuming if he doesn't even get it to mature.
Oh,
that's right. He's got bats. Oh, so wait, the fuck?
I'd have been tempted to throw him into some someone that could maybe has got a card.
Maybe he's not adjacent to one. No. Oh, unless you push him into Hamburg, he gets hit with what is in Hamburg. Dracula misdirects it and follows him in, and then tries to kill him.
Yeah. Or you just
because then if the rumour matures, then that's GG.
Yeah. I mean, you throw him in, even if you've got wolves there, that would kill him because he's got nothing.
And because he's delayed, he won't be able to feed in the day. Van Helsing's in the fucking hospital, so he won't be able to trade him anything. Yeah, I think you just go for that super aggro play, push him into Hamburg, hit him with whatever is in Hamburg, and then you move in, and you hit him with whatever. And then I think he's got no item. He has no fighting item.
He's got nothing.
Dracula could beat him, surely.
Well, it's a risk, though, isn't it? There's always that risk. He's on 3 health. I mean, it's a bit. Yeah, I mean, you're right. He should be able to do something. However,
I think you have to take the risk. I think you have to take the risk.
He has got 1 event card. Imagine if that was Heroic Leap. I know they didn't use it before, but if Drac jumps on and Godalming goes, okay, Drac dies first.
Yeah, I know.
No, it's a big. I know. I'm throwing out variables, but worst case scenario.
Has he gone to Amsterdam, Hereford and Fog, or has he gone into Strasbourg and is now given more options based on where he's going to go?
Okay, so
Yeah, it was a steak
steak,
that he
steak,
had.
too
Yeah.
nice for a steak. It's not a bad hand.
We got 7 damage in.
Yeah.
With a heavenly host and knife. Yeah. If only Godalming had supplied 1 turn and he got another item. He could have killed Drac. Oh yeah. Now if Mina and Sud combined can deal with these rumor tokens, then it's even worse for Dracula.
Yeah, I mean, it's probably time they get a good run of horse. I mean, it depends if I haven't seen what the ticket things have been like, caught up in the combat, but if they both get a good roll, they can sort this.
The deck is flooded with tickets, by the way. I don't know if they're good or bad tickets. I've been punted in. Wow, this game just took a massive turn. My God.
I mean, Sue had used a 2-1 to go from Marseille to Paris, so that's one at least that should help.
Are you sure the 2-1? It was revealed face down. I don't know if you can.
Well, he would have. So if he had more, he would have gone more than the trail ride. He only went 36 to 29 to Paris. Sorry.
Yeah, but he might have used like a 3-2 ticket, but to get it back into the pool. Is he going to go to Amsterdam to check? Oh,
that'd be I think because if he had the 3-2, he could have jumped on the fight with the other two. He was in Marseille.
Yeah,
he could have
got
Cologne with a 3-2.
Yeah.
That's what I'm thinking. He put a 2-1 back in the.
No, because he fast horse from Genoa to Marseille and then railed up. Yeah. So you couldn't get into the fight. If you had a 3-2, you would be able to though.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. So it must have been a 2-1 he used. He must have just used that one rail just to get up to Paris.
Missed him. So he's in Strasbourg or in Amsterdam or in Brussels, and he's safe.
He's been
What a game! Holy moly! Where is he? Oh, he got punted all the way back there. Oh, wow, is that really the closest? I guess it is. Oh, that's so great for Dracula. If he's gone 51, he can just go all the way down to Spain again.
Yeah. 4.
Mina's revealing holy bullets, even though she has horses. That doesn't make a lot of sense to me, but okay. You don't reveal holy bullets. That's a surprise move. Especially since you got horses.
He's jumping in with no event card.
No, but I guess he's just going to go to 41 to try and deal with the encounter and just try to hold the game just a little bit. After that, he just sacks it off and he goes to 60 to block if he's in Strasbourg, I guess. That's the only thing you can do.
The thing is, with her items.
Oh, wait, what? Oh.
Okay, so you know Hamburg was on the right, okay, and then he went back to Cologne. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Doesn't help. I mean, like I said, well, where are we? Coming into the final third week. You let one go, burn the rest of the trail, and just supply, and then get back. You know he's damaged. You know where he is, roughly, and try and get back on his trail.
Just imagine if Hamburg had been a bodyguard or wolves. Godalming dies being pushed into there with the bats, and he has no full ward because he would have used it on the bats.
Yeah.
Oh, that was I mean, maybe it's not. Maybe it's fog, or maybe it's like a hoax or something. It could be benign, and it doesn't make a difference.
That was Drac having bodyguards on him as well for the fight.
Yeah, he targeted Van Helsing.
Yeah, that's.
But imagine if he'd used it on Godalming.
Yeah.
Well, he wouldn't have killed. Would he? He might not have been able to kill Van Helsing potentially, but
4 damage.
Godalming would be even more hurt. Yeah, especially in the end, he had no conventional. You would have known. You would have had a heavenly host. You would have been able to play around it. Yeah. It's fascinating stuff. It's also very easy for us to sit here and go, oh, you should have done this. Yeah, because we're not playing. And we just talked about it before. We're not stressed out by the game. Well,
yeah.
As much as you can be as a spectator. Yeah. But, we're not playing it. And we're not having to play it good knows what times in the day. So, nothing but respect, obviously. Oh, I wouldn't have searched that one. If this vampire's going to mature, that's just a wasted move. But
the thing is, we have to surmise various moves, otherwise it's just dead air, like Strider's channel.
Oh,
Wasn't it-
Strider, you hearing this?
Wasn't your fault, Strider. It's just you forgot to turn your mic on. But don't worry, that's okay. That is not a problem.
You're never gonna let that go, are you?
No. Like I said.
Oh, he's woof.
Oh,
What?
Okay.
Oh, it was a fucking ruse. It was a saboteur.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh, but you could just. Whoa, what? Oh, yeah, it's Prague. Yeah. Oh, because Mina searched Berlin, she can't get there. Oh, wow, this game is just so cool. Oh, just the little things. If you didn't search Berlin, she would be able to go and potentially kill the vampire with holy bullets. Oh, love it.
Yeah.
Oh, no,
Don't check
supply.
it. You've got nothing to do. What? You got nothing to throw at it. Oh no.
Unless he thinks it's aristocratic. Yeah, supply. That's too late.
He's going to fast horse into Prague.
Is he actually? Oh well, fair enough. I respect the courage.
Oh, no ambush.
Oh,
Right.
oh,
All right. It could be aristocratic then, or he's just baited him into a night fight.
Well, of course, he knows he has
He's gonna
no items.
He's got nothing on him.
Oh, but if it's a heroic leap, do you sacrifice Godalming for save 7 points?
Oh Jesus Christ! No. No.
It's a. Because it's now his third week, so he's saving 3 points if he does that, but then he's losing a horse.
To be fair, Cummings' hand isn't too much of a sacrifice. It's not like he's got a lot of items to worry about or events. It would delay the. Yeah, I guess it takes that 7 points off. Well.
You say 3 points because he's giving up 4 for the hunter. But he's. Oh. You have to check Strasbourg for. Well, unless he just assumes it's Strasbourg, which it looks like. But he could have been Amsterdam. He's wolf fought to Le Havre, for example.
She can't. Oh yes, that's right. She's right. Well, let's. Oh, hang on. He's got. It's something. Nope. Okay.
Fair enough. If this is an aristocratic, fair enough. Oh no!
Wow, he's 1 point. He's got 1 health to keep alive. Holy shit!
Wow. And these were all baits. Oh my god.
Well played. Throw those rumours down. Wow.
Oh, we've heard of. Oh, that's amazing.
Now Hamburg's a fighting vamp, so he gets 4 points anyway. He's up to 8.
Yeah. But Mina can go and check it. But to be fair, like, if I was Humperdink, I'd also be really happy about this. He's only at 4 points, not 11.
Well, yeah.
He's still in the game. He's still in the game anyway. You know what I mean? He's got a much higher chance now. I do like baiting with root tokens. That's fun. But I feel like if he managed to kill Godalming with it, but then Godalming wouldn't have moved on with 4 health. That was so risky.
That 1 health he took. If he just jumped straight on without check, if he did tickets at night, for example, for horse economy, then jumped on, he'd be dead.
Yeah, instead of healing. You're absolutely right. Oh man.
Trouble is now, Godalming's pretty much out of commission because he's got fuck all. Van Helsing is just starting to supply. If he has gone back to Spain, then he's okay.
Has he actually done the wolf form from Strasbourg back to none again? I mean, not a bad move, honestly. All things considered.
I forgot to check. Prague's a layer, Madrid and Cadiz. Right, so Cadiz, he's not changing with them. Right, yeah, maybe he's taking Santander off because start going back to the coast. Yep.
Yeah. There's a risk that border is going to be blocked now by Seward. But then maybe just hide and just wait for Seward to walk into you and you just wallop him. He's still down an item. He hasn't supplied.
Drax's only on 5 health though. That is a concern. So even Seward coming on, he has got an event and the other item. So.
Oh yeah, that's from the fight. That's right. I was like, why is there another knife in the discard? Yeah, that's from the housing died. They haven't supplied because the items are still the same as they were before. I guess because Godalming has to supply. He's not going to do it now because he's delayed.
Unless Hamburg's a desecrated soil and he's going to get health back off that.
Well, that's true. And what's the chance that means going to have a heavily hosed? Highly unlikely if he's holding on to bullets. Yeah, that's also. Yeah, he's just Aerol's just playing the long game here. Oh, yikes!
That's unfortunate. Up to Paris, then at least you're on the tracks, or
yeah, no. And just Marseille either and just supply. Just take a turn or two and supply. You're gonna need it for. I mean, it's now third week. Ugh.
I mean, all the hunters are out of place now. If you're the West, all the hunters are out of place. They're down by health. Movement hasn't been great. You're effectively 1 against 1. And the problem is, the only thing about it is Drac's on 5 health. That's my only concern. If I was Drac, I'd be like, right, okay, I don't really want to jump into anybody, so let's just try and evade as much as I can. But he's got all the, I mean, yeah, he's got all the France, all the Spain. He can just have a little.
And he's still got another rumour token to throw down if he wants. He's in third week. And you're absolutely right. If this is a desperate soil
health is a lot healthier than 5 anyway.
Hamburg, yeah. That just gives you that safety net. You can do bits and pieces. You can go to sea for a little while and not think, oh god, I've got to land here, otherwise I can just get a heroic leap to death. He's got.
Okay.
Checking it. That makes sense.
Look at the state of Godalming. So he's been hit on a wall for an hour. Jesus Christ.
Yeah. Just keep him. Just heal him and supply and just. Yeah. Nice and easy, Kadami. Don't go towards the light.
Van Helsing, yeah, I mean, oh Jesus, yeah.
I mean, the irony is he's going to be the most stocked up now after all that.
Yeah. But it's one of those. It is difficult. I understand Humperdink's position here when you are that close to Drac and you think, right, I need to go and get him. He has been unfortunate, and obviously you can argue that he hasn't got his efficiency right. However, you can't argue him going after it. The way Seward cleared Cadiz in Spain, it was looking quite healthy. I just didn't supply at the right times. That's been the only thing. He's you know, you can argue when he's found him when he's had to. He got him in Cologne, so he's not kind of been lost by it. Oh, okay, so she's at mission. Fair enough.
Better than Discord, so eventually you can actually supply now. That's 2 events he's going to get.
Yeah. And
he's arguably doing Hunters a favour.
He can't move, so he's got to supply.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Which I think that's kind of a really important point. I think when Hunters know they're going to move in the day, there's almost like that. There's like that, almost like gut instinct telling you, I have to move. So someone's like, whoa, better to take a supply and then an efficient move rather than 2 inefficient moves. And this makes perfect sense. You're just going to put more pressure now and rumour token this. Yeah, makes perfect sense. Because now if they start supplying, the stakes are probably going to be stuck on people in the east, on Kadami and Van Helsing, and not on Seward, who's the one who's going to be running into this vampire.
The problem is, mate, 3 stakes in the discard pile, and the deck's not been renewed, so nobody's going to, you know, that's it. The stakes are not really an issue.
No, well, that's the thing. But then there's 1 left,
okay.
And Van Helsing or Kadami might pick it up. So even if they do get it, it's just on the completely wrong people. Yeah, and the deck's not going to reset anytime soon. And if it does, they're going to need to be incredibly lucky to get that stake to the top.
Max almost got his deck renewed. He's been battering through. He's 2 long trails he's placed. He's done it well. He operated Germany very well, to be fair. That was quite efficient movement around there.
High Scouts.
Who are you going to... Right, so I would do Nantes and Bordeaux just to rule out he hasn't gone. Because he must have well fought. Brussels is on the trail.
Okay. Oh, not Strasbourg. Interesting. Ooh. You need to find out where he is now, not where he will form from. Ooh. Well, I guess you know it's Nantes, most likely. Unless he's in Bordeaux now, he could have gone to 15.
I mean, he could have got, he could have gone down there. Yeah. He's not going to go to Amsterdam, feed, then hide, and hope they all leave him, because then, well, he might. Who knows? Mina's delayed. Maybe he thinks they're not going to go south towards where he is. You'd want to get as far away. I think Nonce is probably the safest bet. It's off a rail track as well, so it removes any issues.
Ooh, Strider's doing a game tomorrow. Nice.
Is he, or is he just?
No, apparently he can do it. Oh no, that's to wait. Oh no. Sorry, because I've now just gone into midnight, so I have to work out what Discord's telling me. Tomorrow night, but in the early hours for us, very early hours.
It's now Tuesday with you, so you're saying Wednesday after midnight is when this game's on, is it?
Correct. Yeah.
I know my days.
Yeah. Hey. That'd be cool. Warcraft. That's a Warcraft game that will be streamed hopefully. So that's very cool. Anyway, back to this one.
Right. Well, if this is 2 kilovamps, yep. Okay. Well, you could be fucked.
Yeah, and he's down an item again. Oh, but if this could be heroic leap.
Oh shit.
Oh. Can you imagine?
All you got to do is survive these fights. Doesn't matter what health, because Drac dies first. Yeah. All you got to do is just survive these 2.
Wait. No. What's his health situation? How much health is he on?
Drac's on 5.
Is he actually on 5? Oh my god. Oh.
Remember, he fed after, so he was down to 3, then he fed, but then he wolf formed. So if Sue can get out of these without dying, and he throws down.
Wait. So he was in. Yeah. Oh, that's right. He left the combat with 3 health. That's it. Yeah. So yeah, he's on. Oh, what? Can you imagine?
I mean, that would be Humperdink again. The phrase we've used a couple of times. That's really taken defeat for the jaws of victory. Aerol will be kicking off and saying, okay, he had this game.
Oh, right, yeah.
Who would have
thought? Absolutely.
So there's one escape.
Very interesting choice to hide in the centre of the map. You should probably hope he'd jump to. Oh,
There's
yeah, you're right.
Yep, okay.
There's another one. Okay. And another one.
He's not using this, so this could be a planned ambush or. So it's something you can use in a battle. So it's either lucky find, planned ambush, or dun dun dun. Big old.
I mean, lucky find. Lucky. Maybe that's why he's running around with 1 item fewer, because he's got lucky find, so he doesn't care about it. Which is not a bad strategy to have, to be honest. And he could kill Dracula on his own if they're both on 5 health. If the combat just falls right, you could do it, you know. That's gonna be a little bit more of an issue though. Yeah, if he's got heroic leap, it doesn't matter because the vampire dies first. So.
Oh, in a way, I hope that's not the case because I'm actually feeling sympathy, anxiety for Aerol. If that's to have come that close and end like that, you would be like, oh, do you know what? I should have got up. I should have just stayed in bed and done this next week.
Or quite the opposite. I should have just gone to bed.
Oh no.
I love this game, you just don't know what you're gonna get. Oh, right, okay, you went for the plodding play and it didn't work out.
Fight, that's fine. You're not here to kill her, so just dodge now. Sorry, beg your pardon, escape now. Hope she hasn't got a mesmerise. You come out of it, worst case, with 3 health. Doesn't really matter. You just got to try and get out of here. But then now, if he hasn't got a heroic leap, and it's just something else, then he's going to be going into battle now. In the same health as Dracula. So all of a sudden, it's an even contest.
Mm-hmm. No, down to 3. Oh, he dodged it. Oh, fair enough.
Okay. Wow, he's lucky she didn't play plotting then. You're going to go into a battle with 1 health against Drac. But again, if heroic leap's there, it doesn't really matter. It's all academic, just don't die. Oh my word. It's always Dr. Seward, isn't it? He's a fucking asshole.
Oh!
Wow.
Wow, he should be on even footing with Wow,
Oh.
this is just mental.
Okay. Okay.
Well,
Here's
I mean,
the reveal.
if he does have heroic leave, it would almost be like justice for Humperdink based upon the previous match against Pizza Wizard, how he should have got some ideas out of it. But I agree, I feel so sorry for Aerol.
Yeah, because Aerol's got he's getting punished on the previous previous results. You've gone some. Well, no, that's not how it works. You don't pay it forward like that.
Oh.
Right. Okay.
Well, maybe he doesn't have heroic leave. Maybe with somebody of nothing. Maybe it's just an escape route. But you would have played it, surely. Oh, I don't know. Oh,
Well,
wow.
no shit, Sherlock. Right. Okay. Here it comes. Here's the reveal. And then she got a holy circle. Right. Is it?
Oh no.
Is it?
Wait, he's written low in the chat. Oh no, it's card damage. Okay, it's not heroic leave. You can. Aerol can breathe a sigh of relief.
It's still good for Seward though. He's got.
It is good for Seward, yeah.
Oh, he's got. What's he got? He's only got 4 items.
I
Right.
think...
He's got 1 item. Oh, okay. Well.
Oh wait, he's only got 1 combat item. Oh my god, what is this?
What's he running around with?
He has horses.
Rifle and bullets.
He still doesn't have the dogs, does he?
Now, I hope you're allergic to these. Go get him. I'm you, my allergies.
That'd make dogs good. You can chuck them into combat.
Throw them in there.
I don't know what they would do and how Dracula could cancel them, but to be fair, no, it's actually a gruesome image. If Dracula could run around breaking weapons like they're nothing, I don't really want him using strength on dogs. Thanks. Yeah, that's not.
I mean, they're a derivative of the wolf, which he controls, so he may well be able to just control them. Then it's just a case
of,
but he can't do much with them because they're not that threatening. So it's more about the case of just follow me.
Just he plays like the Uno reverse cards. He just sends the dogs after the hunters.
And back to you, and you pick up 4. Okay, Drac. Now this is big for Drac. Depending on what his card hand is, of course, Aggie's still in play. That's an issue. So that kind of rules the Fangs out potentially.
Or but maybe you just want to take Sword out of the fight. If you can just stop him from playing Heavenly Host, if it is a Heavenly Host, what he's got, if you just stop him from playing it, it's not necessarily a bad thing. Okay, he's going for the. I'm going to cancel Heavenly Host card. Now, what do you do as Seward? You escape, so then you take more damage. But Seward, we can heal it. It's not necessarily a bad idea. Whereas, do you dodge and hope that you can get more damage with a card later? He's only got 1 fighting card. Ah. Oh, he's really thinking about this. This is clearly not easy.
Right? No, absolutely, he's doing the right thing.
Oh, he's staying in combat. What a legend!
Just do you dodge, and then it burns 1 Fangs, and then your Heavenly Host is a bit easier to play. Even if he played Claws, well, he'd still be. Yeah, they'd both be down to 1 health. Right? Okay.
Oh, he doesn't have Holy Bullets.
No.
He doesn't have Holy Bullets, otherwise he would have played it. Oh.
Well, Aerol's like, Holy Bullet time, GG. No, it's not over yet, Aerol. It's not over yet.
This screams Heavenly Host. He has to have Heavenly Host. He wouldn't be staying in otherwise.
Well, he's got to fire off the weapon. The Holy Bullets are redundant if the weapon isn't there. So if Drac can break the rifle.
I think Seward's got Heavenly Host.
But that'll just take him down.
He can't be a knife.
Because
he would have played knife.
I'll take him down to 1, and then Seward's got nothing else. So Drac could still take him out.
Yes, I agree.
A couple of claws or a plotting,
Yeah, and there's no great strength unless they just magically picked it up over the last 2 turns. Yeah.
Whereas then Drac is basically limping about with 1 health. That's okay. That's good. Oh.
Okay. That was a very interesting couple of turns. Why did you? Oh, did you accidentally say yes to the planned ambush and then realize, oh crap, I can't pick Thingamabob. Escape now because it's disappeared from my hand. Let's play dodge to make him think I've got a Heavenly Host, but I don't have a Heavenly Host.
Oh god. Oh god.
The fucking mind games going on. See, it was funny after the Pizza Wizard game because there's the whole rumour token board. It was like, oh, if it's a vampire, you can push meter into it, blah 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 blah. And then he didn't do it. I was like, oh, I bet he's just put like a rumour token as a bait, and it's like bats or something on Bordeaux. And then Humperdink just messaged me going, thank you for thinking very highly of me that I would do something like a rumour bait trick. I actually just forgot to mature the vampire. I was like, oh, fair enough.
Oh dear.
I was like, well,
To raise
I
you up,
can't
trying
fault the
to raise
honesty.
you up, but yeah, honesty is nice, but you just shot yourself in the foot then.
Yeah.
So here you go. There's a problem. Yeah, Seward now, boom, up to 7. Max feed's long gone.
But does it matter? Because like he only has one item, and he's just not. Is he ever gonna be able to kill? The only way is like he kills. He hits Dracula with whatever it is he's got, and he just shepherds him to sea. Doesn't get into a position where Dracula can kill him, but he just keeps him there, and Dracula's forced to go to sea eventually, and then he just dies. I guess that's the only thing he can do. He needs supply.
Saving grace for Drac is that even if CG's played, because of where he is, they don't have enough to block every route, so he can still get away.
Yeah, right. Yeah, right now. Yeah.
I'm just thinking if he's not playing his Heavenly Host, you might want to keep it for CG, but he's not in the right position.
Yeah, that's very true.
If he's gone to 54, different story.
Oh, well, there's one Heavenly Host in the discard pile, though.
Yeah, but you get your CG and
one space being left open.
Yeah, you still get the one space.
And 3 of them are ports. And if you leave the one open that's not a port, he'll just walk into that one as far further away from the hunters.
I mean, Brussels is still being dealt with, and it's 2-way from Mina. Other guys haven't moved; they're still sitting about. If he has got a desecrated soil, he would love that on Brussels now. That would really help Drac.
I agree. And then they got this vampire to deal with.
Yep.
Come on, Ferran.
Yep. And it's a double, so even if you land on it to fight, it needs to be somebody that's got a stake and the health.
Yeah, agreed.
Wow. Aerol was a bit too premature saying GG. I could see his position, but it's not over until the game's over. You don't know what's going to happen. Despite the first week of being relatively quiet, this has become a hell of a game as well.
All it takes, we know it just takes a heroic leap, and then you can just get victory here. Yeah, but then he might well need a full warn to make it work now because of the fact that Dracula could just stay on port cities all day.
And he's laying down, yeah. I think there's still 42 in the deck. That deck's not been hinted too much. So if they have got it, it's been a lucky card. But again, Van Helsing lost 2, so if they had it on him, it's screwed anyway. He burnt 2 of it.
And we'll never know what they are. No, unless I ask post game. Yeah.
Layer situation, right? So he's taken Santander off the layers.
Yeah,
that's fine. It makes sense.
Yeah, he can go wherever he wants, basically. Yeah, this is looking quite rough, but it's still possible. But yeah,
it's only Thursday. I mean, there's still a long way to go. As in before he starts getting Fury,
Obviously, if Clement Ferran matures, then that makes his life so much easier. Because I think about this Thursday.
Up to 10.
Move. Yeah. Friday. It'll mature on Saturday.
He's got 2 days. He's just got that. You move on the 2nd and get his. It only needs 1 city. That's all he needs. So. Oh yeah, it's been a. So what are you gonna? I mean, you don't want to. Yeah, right. Supply in Bordeaux for a couple. At least Mina's been supplying, so when the fog goes tonight, she can, if she gets the roll fast horse to Brussels.
Yeah.
She is supplying, that's fine. She's got Holy Circle, but.
But why is that being revealed? You should be revealing the horse, the thing that Dracula knows. You don't want him to know what combat items you've got. Well, that's okay.
Yep.
And you check Brussels. Oh, he has to be at 54 then. Oh, no, it could be Marseille. Oh.
Where's he going to go? Paris. Okay. Okay.
Because Dracula's deck hasn't reset, he's only got one fog left. So if he times the fog incorrectly in terms of like where it's going to land and all this sort of stuff, yeah, you can just jump on him and that could be it. I just don't understand why Hunter didn't play anything that with the planned ambush.
I know.
Maybe it is a Heavenly Host, but then he didn't want to risk it with the next one. I don't know. That was interesting.
Maybe.
Yeah, it worked out for Stuart because he didn't take any damage from it. So.
Well, that's yeah. I mean, you're right. He maybe didn't play it thinking, well, if I do, I'm then stuck against it. But of course, Drac could not escape because of Aggie. He would have died. So he would have had to stay in the battle. So maybe he was thinking, oh, there's always that chance that if he draws the 2 claws and job done kind of thing. So maybe he was just thinking, I'll just escape, and it's not necessarily a bad move. It's sometimes you got to pick your battles. If he was thinking that you couldn't kill him, if he had 2 items, it'd be a different story. It's all or nothing on that one item, isn't it?
That's the thing with planned ambush. You want to use it aggressively, right? You don't want to be using it as in a defensive way. But when you're stuck in 1v1s, that's just gonna be the way it goes. Especially if the items are just not falling for you.
That's it, yeah. If you got the 2 items, or especially Seward, if he could be sitting with 3 potential weapons in planned ambush, you're like, oh, take your pick. He plays fangs, you play knife. All of a sudden, it's like, all right, okay, I've still got 3 items to fight you against. You got 2 health.
Yeah.
Shoulda, woulda, coulda.
I was watching Quincy's latest video, and he had. I didn't finish all of it. I was watching it before this game, and there's one point where Seward has. What do you have? Heavenly Host, Garlic, Crucifix, and then I think a gun. I was like, well, he's kind of ready for anything, even without planned ambush. But even if he had planned ambush, it's like, right, you can do whatever you want, and I just don't give a monkeys.
Yeah. We just rummage through my bag here. Oh, you say that? There you go. Oh.
Well.
Right. Now this will be interesting.
That's a potential game changer. If he can find him with the scouts, if Seward can just supply and then get to where Dracula is, this could be curtains.
Well, we can't. Yeah. So.
But if there's this fog and he hasn't got full wards, but then he might supply to get the full wards. Oh my days.
Problem is from Paris, even though Brussels and Clermont-Ferrand are off the map, you've got 51, 24, 29, 39. So there's still.
Surely he's gone to a port.
I don't know who can.
But if he's moving inland, that's perfect for the hunters. They can catch him. They can try and get Van Helsing to block Marseille. The other 2 can close in. They can do a Brussels. Okay. Well.
Right, okay. 51.
Oh, that's good. Yeah, 51. Yeah, that's actually a really good move.
Choose 51. Don't go 60. That's it. Oh! Hang on. Hold on. Stop the press. Put your popcorn down. This is not over.
Oh, but wait, but do you just realise Gaddafi's got 4 health?
Yeah. At least he's got items in 2 events. So.
You say GG, but he doesn't know it's GG yet. There's no way. Unless he just, admiring the fact he checked it. Well, now he's on 5 health. That makes it a bit safer. Oh.
The problem is.
What on earth are we watching?
Seward is still in the same hands he was in the previous battle. So yeah, okay, he's going to jump there. Oh. Can't get.
What? Oh.
Can't get to him.
Dracula might get out of it. Oh wait, no, because Mina can get there. Even if Mina rolls slow, she can still get there.
And she's been supplying. Yeah, she might come in and be the. She might be the.
Wow.
Fatale at the back.
Oh, this is mental. Oh. I mean, I get why he went into Strasbourg, because he maybe just doesn't want to go to sea, but I think that's yeah.
Oh, Jesus Christ!
Again.
Just the game just mocking. You hate it when the game mocks you. Would you like one of these now? No, I fucking don't.
Yes, he isn't adjacent. Yeah, the way adjacent is called in this game. That's very funny.
He's-
Dracula's right next to you. No, that's not adjacent. I mean, is he in the next village? Is that adjacent? Yes, it is. Right, cool. Okay, that's fine.
yeah. Dracula's
Oh.
just sucking the blood out of my juggler right now. Yeah, well, that case he's not adjacent to. No, I can see he's fucking here.
He's saying that, but like Mina can get there.
Yeah.
Oh, but Mina's got a whole. Oh, she's finally feeling a horse, right? She's got 2 good events, right? 2 items rather.
Yeah.
But she's still
Yeah,
got
Mina
no
can-
events.
yeah, Mina can-
Did she play the renewed vigor? A poor Mina has had like long night renewed vigor, and that's it. Oh. No, he can't get there
No, he
because he
can't.
can't rail. Oh,
Mina can
wow.
get there though. If he knows that he can and not think the roll.
Oh, he's gonna regret this if he gets like a heroic leap and he can't trade it.
Fast horse, because you might get to it. Yeah, you don't want to supply
Oh,
them
he-
risk.
oh, he
perfect.
does.
Right, okay, perfect.
Oh, but it's a Drac event anyway. Oh,
Now, depending
the
what
way
Strasbourg,
this game.
he could reveal a fog now and block them both.
Can you imagine? Oh, wait.
Wait a minute.
Does Gaddafi have weapons?
Right, Mina's got a pistol. What's all?
What's Gaddafi got?
And he could be fucked. What was his health?
Oh, he does
Oh.
have a weapon. Okay, but he's down to he's still down,
Okay.
he's down to 3 though.
And you know what they've got? You know what they both got? Well, Mina's got another item, I guess. But yeah.
Yeah, but that might be the only thing. Maybe she's got a stake.
Oh.
Wow. Oh. Oh, wow, that's massive.
Okay, that saves it. Aggie and Lucy's revenge. Right. Okay.
There's no way. There's no way. No. Dracula cannot, because he can't kill Gaddafi now.
It's like the 5th time Aerol's
Oh.
written GG, and it's not come off.
Yeah.
So I would
Oh.
hang fire, unless he's trying to play the pressure game with Humperdink, getting his mind.
This is just this game just baffles me. Like it's almost like Humperdink is getting. But it's like Humperdinck's had such an awkward game. Like items haven't been there. His horse economy's been. I mean,
Oh.
he'll admit it. It's been shit. Like utter crap. But he still gets him.
I mean, that's okay. That's good, right? Okay, that's pistol. Yeah, I mean, his hunter's been going on the map like a fart in a hurricane. There's been no rhyme or reason or strategy, and yet he still lands on him. And it's like, oh
Yeah.
shoot! And imagine if he gets killed now.
But then he played really well in the. Oh wow, fair enough. But he played really well in the other 2 Hunter games that I've seen. This is very out of character for him.
This is
So this just.
it.
He still gets him. Aerol must be just like what? He can't catch. The poor guy can't catch a break.
Oh, this is. I'd be fucking. To quote Gyro, what Gyro said in your match, in your video, like that. The face of despair in the top left is me. When I'd like, yeah, I'd be like, really?
Yeah.
Right, fuck this game. Oh. What?
And if only he had actually put down a vampire in one of those 2 rumors.
Yeah.
He's got a rumor token down Clermont Ferrand, but it's too late. It's not going to mature. Oh man, because he deserved to get a substantial amount of points out of this.
I'd have been even
Because
tempted to try and get down to Spain and just even get on one of my layers. At least you can double up a layer, and then you've got a bit more safety.
Yeah.
You could have thrown down it. You could have done Santander as a layer, Madrid, and then that way you've got it. But I don't think you get there in time. Yeah, I think. Yeah, they both. I mean, fags don't do anything, so 2 punches and.
Oh, I don't think. Yeah, he can't kill Gaddafi.
Yep, that's it. GG.
No, that's a GG. Whoa. This game. Talk about being fucking topsy-turvy. That was insane. Well, Humperdink won't be complaining. It'll be interesting if he talks to me afterwards about how he played. That was quite a watch. But and that's another game where you'll look at it on the Sunday night and go, oh, well, that was an easy victory for the Hunters. No.
I know. No.
The scores just don't reflect the game at all. I'm going to have to think of a new system for IDS. IDS does not reflect margin of victory. Look at that, immediately Humperdink. I'm not sure
I'm not
if I
sure
deserve
deserved
that.
the win. Oh, you
Oh
got
wow.
fog on the last draw. Ah.
Oh, I mean, GG, bro. I lost repeatedly due to taking wrong notes. Oh, yikes. Hi, Strider.
Yeah, I know. So he just jumps in halfway through. Hi, this is a tournament game. It's like, don't mind. Agatha was the pain. Agatha's. I got to say.
Oh no, Aerol, do not blow smoke up Rossco's ass by talking about Aggie. Don't you start. I don't you.
I tell you,
I have the power to chuck you out of this call, by the way, or mute you or anything.
I'll just hang up and go. It's fine. Nuns OP. El Rossco. That. Oh, Strider's putting words together. He knows.
Yeah, forted up Brussels. Yeah. That's what Aerol was planning to do. He'd layer Brussels and then go straight on top of it. Well, that could have worked too. And then gets to the coast, and then he leaves, and yeah, and then the vampire matures, and yeah.
I mean,
this
but his horses. His horses were never set up.
He had double reckless vampire. You would have had in Brussels. Oh. Yikes. Oh.
So right.
This is that. There's like a like alternate. Anyone who knows the YouTube channel, alternate history hub. It's like alternate FOD hub or whatever you want to call it. Just like alternative, like parallel universe where he does have that second renewed vigor, and then he has that. I mean, fair enough. I mean, like, yeah, he tried to be sneaky and go to Cologne, and then just Hannah's like, I'm just gonna check this anyway. Oh, found you. Oh. And if he's Amsterdam with W Vampire, I mean, that would have been a really good move. Yeah, but yeah, wow.
Hell, that took a turn.
That did take a turn, quite a few turns.
Jesus.
Look, it was. He made it like, you know, Aerol. I mean, played well in terms of like what he did. The war form was perfect. It bought him so much time. But also, like, hunters made it even more difficult for themselves. The fact just take a couple of turns to supply up, and have been so much more confident moving forward. You know what I mean? And it worked out in the end because, you know, as you said, Mida was the one supplying in the fog, and that actually really helped the hunters.
Yeah, that was the thing. He was searching when he was moving when he shouldn't have. So the fog actually forced his hand to supply.
And it worked out because he actually got 2 decent items. Was able to jump onto Dracula then, and he would have, even if he'd rolled slow, he would have to walk onto Dracula anyway. So it didn't matter.
This is gonna be a bad day for Aerol. Oh, what a shame.
Oh yeah, because the fact he lost to Pizza was it earlier. Yikes, that's a rough one.
Yeah, that was. Oh god, that was so unfortunate.
Yeah.
It's one of those you can't even say that Aerol played anything badly. It was more, found him in Cologne. He could have been. He could have. You know, it wasn't a guarantee he was in Cologne. They found him there. Did the damage they could. You know, perhaps he could have been a bit more aggressive in combat.
Could have been hiding in Hamburg instead.
Yeah.
I don't understand the whole hide in Clermont-Ferrand. I think just moving out there would have been better. I get he wanted to protect the rumour token, but the Hunters weren't supplying much. I don't think like you needed to protect it that much, really. I think just keep moving. Maybe before you could kill Seward. It's a bit Seward though. It's very hard.
Well, that's it. The thing is, he was having to move because feed was on the trail, so you just want to get feed back on as soon as you can. Interesting. He never played a Desperate Soil.
Boxed in.
That's quite interesting. We didn't get one.
Yeah.
Well, he must have.
No, yeah, maybe.
I guess there was 4 cards left.
Unless he layered it, I think he wouldn't need it, which sometimes that can happen. Yeah, I agree. Clermont-Ferrand is fine. I've got no issue going to Clermont-Ferrand, but I think if you want to feed, fine. But then move to Bordeaux and then just go around, as you said, Spanish coast, and then you would have had just enough health that you could have gone either direction from Spain, and the Hunters, I think, would have been struggling to get you. You would have just run out the clock, and then they would deal with the new vampire, and doing that with one hunter who's not equipped, that is almost impossible.
Especially where the hunters were. If you were in Spain, even when renewed vigors getting played, there was no way they could get to you, so you would have been safe from that because of where you were. because where he was, and obviously Mina was able to get there. This game.
This game, absolutely. So Humperdink's not going to be complaining. That's 3 Hunter wins out of 3, and that's him now in second place, and puts the pressure on. Obviously, Met King might not know what's happened here, but that puts the pressure in Fury on Met King to try and catch up.
Yeah. Now it's got Aerol in the bottom where arguably that game could have won there. Though he's going to be focused in the next ones, so nothing safe yet, but it's getting close.
No.
It's getting close. Again, every week that goes by, that's it. You've got less chance. So tonight would have had to have been, I think, Aerol's turnaround to start and up the table, the win tonight, and he was so nearly there.
Yeah, so I'm trying to think what he's 1-4 now, but wait, does that work? Wait, yeah, but he's got 3 games left. If he pulls out, he's played Pizza Wizard twice, and he's played Humperdink twice. So you know what I mean? He could, if he plays the other 3 matches against the other 2, that if that's 3 wins, he's then suddenly 4-4. And that might be enough to get into third place, just depending on how everything else works out. It might be enough. We don't know yet.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, I mean, Pirate Joe's 1-3 -5, so he's not playing well. You've got Met King on 2-1, the game in hand, obviously. So yeah, I mean, Aerol has to win. I mean, pretty much says itself, has to win his remaining games. But if Met King and the other, if they've got to play Pizza Wizard or Humperdink as well, that's hard games for them.
Obviously, if Humperdink and Met King are playing each other, then only one of them can win. So if it's the one who is in second, then that gives, Aerol and Pirate Joe a chance to catch up then, you know what I mean? It's going to go down to the wire.
I think with Aerol, he has even a draw on wins and losses won't help because of his. I mean, he was sitting at -21 IDS on Sunday, so plus today, he has to get an outright. The other player or the nearest player has to be outside, one loss.
Big wins, yeah.
Otherwise, it's gonna.
Yeah, IDS might be the factor. Wins might not be enough, but you never know. It might be. But oh man, this league.
It's interesting. Yeah, I was just looking at the. Oh, Jesus, yeah. For Humperdink, though, I mean, as you said, he threw away the victory, as you said, the last game.
Well, hold on, whoa. I'm not saying he would have won. There's a path to victory there. At the very least, even if he hadn't, you could have had at least 7 IDS from the umpire, because that was guaranteed. That was guaranteed. So let's say that.
No, he doesn't have to win tonight, so.
Yeah, but that's it's funny how he's almost he played really well against Pizza Wizard, but then didn't get the result, and then here he was all over the shop. But then he still won anyway, and then, as you said, poor Aerol seems like, wait, why am I getting the short, why am I getting hit with a stick here? Why am I getting the short straw? What have I done?
It really was
it's just the way,
it really was.
Just the way the game works.
It's like the analogy, you got somebody that plays Mortal Kombat who knows all the combos, and somebody just bashes the buttons, and they win, and you're like, no, you're not meant to win. I know the combos. How the fuck? Well, I don't know. I just press the buttons, and you're like, what the fuck? Maybe it's a bit too harsh because Humperdink is a good player, but tonight it was kind of like he really was just floating about chasing shadows, and then he eventually caught him, and oh god, a death on Van Helsing as well. So yeah,
well, that's and almost a death on Catalming, 1 away.
I know.
And Seward could have died, and Clermont-Ferrand had the cards just fall, and he didn't have the planned ambush. Things are slightly fallen in Drax's favour there, yeah.
Do you know what's funny? Not funny, I'm sure Aerol won't find it. It actually, in hindsight, it probably would have been better had Seward beaten him with a heroic leap on that one. It would have been like a, blaze of glory, instead of around the house again, and then eventually he does catch him, but it's like a little feeble dribble at the end. It's like, okay, fair enough.
Yeah, you had to play the most aggressive card to win. Fair enough,
Absolutely.
Rather than getting to a 2v1 and then having a real awkward time with it. Yeah.
Well,
there we go. Bedtime for me.
Yes.
But thank you very much, Rossco, for joining.
Thank you, and thank you, Humperdink and Aerol, for pulling the game forward and making it an enjoyable spectacle.
Absolutely.
There's a good
Yeah,
audience tonight.
absolutely.
A lot of their opponents are watching tonight as well, so that'll be interesting for them to take note.
Yeah. I don't think there's anybody from the same group, but a lot from other groups, but then
Yeah.
they might be having to play them in the second
Right.
stage, right?
Potential
So
opponents,
they'll be
yep.
keeping tracks of people. Yeah, absolutely. So yeah, okay. Well, thank you everybody for watching, and I shall see you in the next episode very soon. Take care.